You got me now,
Oh, I think you need some. This is well. Fries. What's gonna happen is, let me see, because I'm not in this. Are y'all too close? Alright, let me see. It's no ranch up in there? Oh, I was about to say, child, we want to go back. Okay. Alright, let's see. What's gonna happen is we need to divvy this up. They didn't get no celery or nothing? Oh, okay. Alright. So what needs that? This is gonna be mine right here. Y'all gonna share these little two little containers, okay? Hold on. Oh, you can see the comment?
No. There's no comment.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 each, guys. 10 each. So you need to get how many, you need to divvy it. So these are different kinds.
Oh.
Mango habanero. Yeah, so he can use that to eat. And then these are your.
You got a flat and one of these first?
All of that is right there. It's different flavors.
And then some fries. All right. All right. Let's be napkin. All right, so we're gonna have to, where you going? Here's nothing right here.
I'm tripping.
So we're gonna have a conversation. I'm gonna let them start eating first, or whatever, and then we're gonna get into the conversation. Now, earlier,
No.
I was watching something, and they were talking about single moms. Now, I get tired of hearing about single mamas. We're tired. Please, can you do me a favor and take your hood off? So see, you already not showing me in a great light. I'm just saying. Anyway, I can't even see the chat. They made a hoodie for when it rained outside. So what's hoodie for?
You still get wet. And
Yeah.
you know, and the hoodie will jacket be all smelly for the rain.
Anyways,
That's what raincoats are for.
we about to have a conversation. I got questions, and I'm hoping that they got answers. Now, I will say before we start, that if you don't feel comfortable answering the question, you can definitely pass, right? Okay. You say YOLO? Not YOLO, child. Alright, so the first question is, how do you feel about, and then so some of these the questions might vary, but we'll figure it out as we go. So the first question is, how do you feel about growing up with just your mom? Who's gonna go first? And if your situation is slightly different, if the situation is varying, you can elaborate on that too. Oh my God. Chris, did you hear the question? Oh, sorry guys, I didn't introduce you to my son's friend. This is Chris. You okay?
It is hot.
You said, how do I feel?
The question is, how do you feel about growing up with just your mom?
I don't feel no type of way.
Because I feel like
I'll be a different person
mentally,
just because of it. If I'd have
built influence, I would, yeah, I could.
Wait, elaborate on that though. If you have both influences, so what are you trying to say? You think that if you would have had the other parent's influence, it would have been different? In what type of way?
I would have made different decisions in my life.
Negative or positive?
probably more negative.
Probably more negative. Okay. What about you, Chris?
By my thoughts, my wife. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Wait, the question is, how do you feel about growing up with just your mom?
Just my mom. House was very unstable. It was leaded by mostly emotion, and there wasn't clear discipline. And that's like I said earlier. I read way more stuff on my mom. To this day, I'm pretty sure. I know in my heart my mom knows a lot of the stuff I really do and how I truly feel, but she just has other places and people to put her time into. And being a woman, you're only so strong in what you can withstand. Like women that are more emotionally, y'all are fully emotional to me. That's why y'all are so good at nurturing, lifting up spirits, creation, stuff like that, painting, therapy, listening. Then we're very much more doers, very much more logistical. We think about structure, we think about logic, how to get something, how to do something. You see, households that run the best are households that are ran by a strong man. You can have a strong-headed woman, but a woman can only do so much.
Okay.
Even if a woman does have a successful career or is like useful to people, she's much more in a higher self-esteem and in a higher spirit when she's useful to people in that nurturing way, helping people.
Right.
Women love their friends. That's why y'all say crazy stuff to y'all say stuff that us dudes wouldn't say. Like, dudes, we're here for each other, like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all are like comfy and warm and comforting and thorough in your own way. So having my mom, it was super emotional. I didn't have a clear direction. And I never got a definite image of what a man was. Still to this day, I base it off of who I hang around, and then I'll be in my own head, I'll be telling myself how I'm doing. But to this day, I don't have enough experience and memories with my dad to say, dang, Yeah, this is how I'm supposed to do all this. Like, okay, this girl right here is how I'm supposed to talk to her. This person talking to me this way, this is how I shut it down. I'm feeling this way, I gotta get over it because there's something bigger than me. I'm still working through those things because I didn't have my father. Having a mother teaches you to be normal. She cares for her. She doesn't really teach you much because she's still projecting a lot of her emotion onto you. Because she's collected emotion. When you nurture, that energy doesn't go anywhere. It goes into the person that nurtures.
Right.
So if you sit and listen to a person, that means you're going to take their emotional baggage, good or bad, however you want to see it.
Right.
And that's going to come out in your actions and your behavior.
So Rashad, do you agree that like how Chris said, till this day he still don't have a clear picture of what a man looks like?
No.
And why you don't agree? Like what makes it different?
What everybody thinks what a man is supposed to be is all subjective. I feel. It's like,
You feel that so you said it's subjective.
so some people might think, oh yeah, a man is supposed to do X, Y, and Z.
When it's others that feel like,
Like, for instance, like, there's people who think men are supposed to like just be this figure of like this power.
they're not supposed to be hurt. They're not supposed to have feelings. Like,
But that's not the case.
you build them with emotions. That's not supposed to be
build up, and it's eventually gonna
built
build up.
up to where you just.
So what I'm hearing you say is that society expects the man to be strong and not show no weakness and not have emotions. And so because you have to bottle that up because you're taught as a young child, boys don't cry. You know what I'm saying? Then you don't learn how to express those feelings or those emotions. That's what I'm hearing?
Yeah. So it's like, when people are telling you that's how
A man is supposed to be, and you seeing the detrimental causes, it's like, alright,
I'm gonna define what my version of a man is.
I'm not gonna go by anybody else's standard.
So you defining your own standards of what a man should be.
Right.
Okay. Alright, so number 2 says, now that was only question one, child. I got a whole game questions. Hopefully we can get to them. Number 2 says, do you wish you had a dad around more often?
I'll say yeah.
So Chris said yeah.
Mine specifically?
Yeah.
Nah.
Why you say that?
Why?
Just because I know his character, I know what type of person
He is.
I wouldn't want that in my life.
So why did you say yeah, Chris?
First, when he did have the chance to tell me bits of knowledge or give me direction, now looking back on it, most of it, not all of it was correct. He used to tell me do something like do push-ups. Watch out for my baby sister. Watch out for my baby brothers. How to talk to girls. Stuff like that. I never got that knowledge from her. Still to this day, I know I'm never gonna get it. And she's in a different headspace and she has her own challenges. Also having him around in more of an emotionally supportive way would have taken way less burden on my mom. So she would have been able to be more nurturing, more vocal, more attentive, less neglectful, and have a more harmonious like family in the household. A place where we can experience and enjoy each other more. Without a father, especially without a father being in the household, it feels separated. Your mom has to like discipline you much more than she should, and there's no there's no counsel in the house. When you have mom and dad, you ask mom something, it might be no, yes, but then dad might step in and say this and that. Or sometimes dad might want you to do something, but you gotta compromise for mom. So it teaches you nuance, it teaches you compromise. And that helps you when you get into relationships. A lot of relationships don't work at any age level you see, because people just don't know how to communicate and compromise for each other. They want to, but they just don't know how to. People might think they're over compromising or under compromising. They don't know when to, they don't know how to. Some people still don't understand that compromise is a part of love. For you to love someone, you're giving yourself to them, or to someone that's gonna help you. And you learn that by seeing your mom and dad literally not fight physically. It shouldn't get to that point. That's unhealthy, but yeah, they're gonna argue. Like, dad wants you to do this, come and hang out with him. A mom wants you to catch up on some homework, stuff like that. Doing something for mom and this. Teach you how to be around your siblings, be around older folks. You know? So it's vital. You can't get your father's energy from your mother and then vice versa. You're never gonna get your mother's nurturing energy from your dad. Like, he can try to give it to you, but he's gonna mostly teach you discipline, structure, action. Mom's gonna teach you nurturing, nuance, how to be attentive to a person's emotions, care for them.
Okay. Listen, this is good. This is good. All right. Number 3 says, can you share a time when you felt particularly proud of your mom for managing everything on her own?
Is that one specific time?
Let's say a particular time.
I say my birthday.
Your birthday?
Was it 10?
Your 10th birthday? Okay.
Just cause like I was watching you alone, you was like running across like the world, well not like the world, the whole city in like the matter of like 3 days. And put together that whole party by itself.
What about you, Chris?
Not too much.
Holding stuff together.
Yeah, managing everything on her own. Like a particular situation where you felt like proud of her.
I'll say her. I'll say her still being able to provide for us, keep us housed and keep us alive, even through all of the trauma she's been through and still goes through.
How many siblings do you have?
I have one older sibling who's not her child.
Mm-hmm.
He's my dad's son, so it's my half brother. I'm one older sibling. Three of me and with my mom. So living with them and seeing her go to work, before, I had to go to work when my dad was out, going through trauma with him. I always had the lights on, always being enrolled in school. No matter what has happened between me and my mom, my siblings, I'll never take that away from her because she's a human. She's a woman. For you to literally, I can't take away the fact that she sacrificed her energy, time, and opportunity where she could have lived like how she more would have wanted to keep me alive and my siblings. So, that's what I appreciate her for, and I'll really commend her for that. Maintaining and shit. My bad.
Oh, you good?
You know, just having, like, never asking a question. Like, I ask her for money, ask her for something. Lights never off, never homeless. Even now, I'm pretty sure I can go back to her house, stay the night. So, I respect that, and I do respect it.
Okay. Do you think your relationship with your mom is different from other kids who had both parents at home? It says, do you think your relationship with your mom is different from other kids who have both parents at home? So, like, do you think, yeah? Why you say that?
Because we have like it's a mother son, mom. It's like the way the age you had me.
It was like you was still young and finding yourself.
So it's like.
So you feel like you my friend?
More like it was like a brother sister.
Not a brother sister child. Okay, so because I had you at a younger age, and I wasn't that young child, but I probably was very immature and, you know, like you said, still trying to find my way. It felt like a brother-sister relationship, but the question is more so, like, do you think being with a single mom, growing up with a single mother, like, do you think it's different from a child that's raised by a two-parent household? Do you think it's a negative or a positive?
It is different, and it depends on the. You can't.
It's circumstantial. So you can be in a two-parent household and it can be toxic as hell, right?
Right.
And it still be unhealthy, right? So like I feel that too. Like it's a case by case when it comes to that. Okay, you agree? Okay. All right, so we gonna go to challenges and emotions. Okay. All right. Have you ever felt like you had to be the man of the house sometimes?
Yeah.
Can you elaborate why you felt that way?
The men that my mom would bring into the house didn't have a strong enough and proper masculinity. They were abusive, neglectful, using her for something. Weren't there for us emotionally, didn't nurture and protect. So, me being the oldest male in the house, the oldest dude, I had to be on edge. I had to listen out for my siblings being hard, and listen out for my mom being hard, cooking food and such. A lot of chores, mental brain about my family, stuff that the father is supposed to do. He does because he's a grown man. That's why life gets harder and harder, because at a certain point, when you're 20-something, 30-something, you should be strong enough physically, spiritually, and emotionally to carry that burden of protecting your wife and your children and yourself. But because of that, that's what I had to do. That's the headspace I was in. So yeah.
Okay. What about you, Rashad? Do you feel like you had to be the man of the house?
And like protective reasons, you're independent, so it's like it's not like a point where I was needed to do certain things and stuff, but pretty much had it covered. But like you being a woman and then having a tailor, you're like trying to go where. It's like y'all like defenseless in a way, so it's like that's where I feel
So you feel like you have to protect your mom and your sister.
Yeah.
Okay. Kind of like leading to what Chris's point was, you know, because the man is not there, which is that I'm sensing that's the role that y'all was saying, right? And so because that's not the case, then you have to step up and like you say, look out for your mom, look out for your younger siblings, and make sure that they were not, you know, being harmed and such. Okay. All right. Did you ever worry about your mom's well-being or financial situation growing up?
Yeah. That's our struggle. I know she's still struggling. I know her mind isn't right, so she gonna choose the right people to be around, especially men. I've seen her get beat. I've seen her get cussed out on a regular in our family.
Mm-hmm.
Ask me for money to this day.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't no problem, but it's just money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? For you to be an adult, you need that from your kid. That means you have to tackle drug problems. You have to fully grown up. I'm not faulting my mom. I'm not shaming her. I'm not sweating her name. That's reality.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, I don't worry about that.
What about you, Rashad? Did you have to worry about your mom's well-being or financial situation growing up?
Growing up, definitely not, because you know, I definitely thought we were. I thought we were.
He thought we was rich, child. Taylor probably think we are too.
Nah, not as how I thought it. I was like, all right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, even now, it's like I don't be worried about it because I know it's like you didn't show like you know how to go out there and do your due diligence.
So okay, so all right, so what I'm hearing you say is you watch me grind, right?
Yeah.
So oh my God, but I'm saying this to say like when you see me take on extra jobs, you know, to make sure that I was taking care of the household, like you never thought about like my well-being as far as like mental capacity or being tired physically.
I'm gonna say not really, just because like I know you can. I mean, I know it probably
You know,
like take its toll on
everybody, you know, but
I've seen you get through certain things in life, so it's like I don't really worry about that.
Okay. All right. So, when you guys were younger, how did you handle situations where kids talked about their dads?
Oh, younger.
Or like when you seen your friends with their dads, like how did you get through the? How did you manage? Like how did you learn to get through that? Like how did you handle them?
I just felt left out.
You feel left out.
Yeah.
You tell me how you felt, but how did you handle those feelings? Like did you act out? Like did it cause you to write poetry? Like did it cause you to go play basketball? Like what? How did you handle those moments?
Younger, I didn't do nothing. It didn't bother me that much. Now recently,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying seeing people with their folks,
Mm-hmm.
their pops is hurting me, but just know, I ain't gonna lie, I've been doing some, I've been acting in ways I shouldn't because I do have anger and I do have confusion in the sense of loss, not having those memories with me. It's like coming back up.
Mm-hmm.
Or not coming back up, it's coming up now. When I was a kid, I felt left out sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I kept it pushing. It didn't touch me that deep.
Mm-hmm. Mm. What about you, Rashad?
I'm not gonna lie. I think I buried it. And I just internalized it for a long time until it got to a point where I had to, like, when I got older, I had to deal with what I was how I was feeling and come to my own realizations.
Mm-hmm.
When I was younger, I really didn't care. Well, I cared, but it was like I didn't feel nothing because I was tight.
So you're masking your feelings.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. So positive aspects. What are some of the positive things? Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. Y'all can. The way
What's the question?
like I'm about to. I'm gonna ask. So the question is, what are some of the positive things about being raised by a single mother? If you can name any.
I don't like how y'all both look at me. I think it give you a certain outlet on women per se. Like I try not to do too much harm because I know because I got a mindset like, dang, I wouldn't want nobody doing this to my mom. You know what I mean? So I'd say that.
So it contributes to you wanting to treat the women that you possibly deal with in a relationship better because, is this what I'm hearing? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. No, because I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I'm trying to paraphrase, right? Okay, so that's what you feel is positive. Okay, what about you, Chris?
I'm gonna lie, same thing. Seeing my, I've been angry at my mom, but now I'm getting grown and realizing she still, nothing gonna change, it's all on me. And when she went through and couldn't provide or did provide, it's still a product, or as much of a product. So what she went through is now going through for me. It's shown me, it's taught me how to, I don't know how to fully love women yet. But, I'm gonna say I haven't done it yet. But if I'm keeping it above, I do know.
Mm-hmm.
I know what women want.
Mm-hmm.
Women want, to me, a lot of thorality, more details, whether it's your emotion, shit, sex. When you got a kid, hey, where you going? What's this? What's that? Why you doing this? No shade towards y'all, but y'all really ain't got no plan. Y'all following our plan. That's why y'all love it when we got everything together, because you ain't gotta worry. That's where y'all really want to be.
So Chris said we as women don't have a plan and we want to follow the man's plan. And I agree.
The right man's plan.
The right man's, yes. Somebody that demonstrates leadership.
Yeah, that's all but you want, for women, y'all want to wake up, be warned, know what to care for, who to care for, what to keep clean. All that hard stuff, math, putting this here, lifting something, going, risking your life. Women don't do that. Y'all don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Even you, at most, y'all have jobs, stuff like that. Going to war, dropping missiles on each other, being cutthroat. Women can do that, but you see the women that do that, they have very miserable lives. It's hard on them, because it's hard on us.
Mm-hmm.
We're the ones who've been programmed to be less sensual, less in tune with everything. On the flip side, y'all are programmed and y'all naturally feel to be sensual, to be locked into feelings, to really connect to people, to yourself, to creating the stuff around you.
Mm-hmm.
So, to me, when a man has his stuff together, when he knows where he's headed, that's why he doesn't run into problems with women. Because what are you going to tell him? Most of what y'all say, complaints, mean stuff, passive aggressive, is just a test to see if you can knock somebody off their game. Because y'all don't be having game yourself. You just trying to see if can I knock him off his game? Can I knock this girl off his game? Once you irritate the person, it's no follow-up. You just want to get them in that zone to see if they'll crash out.
Mm-hmm.
But discipline, it attracts because it's secure. With discipline, I can be legit. I don't need to go the funny way. I don't need to interact with those I don't want to. I don't have to do what I don't have to.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is. So if a woman gets with a man like that, she don't have to worry about stuff being shaken.
Man,
She's
hey.
protected and such on, you know, and security. That's
How,
what we are.
how old are you, Chris?
I'm 18.
18. Listen. Fellas, we don't want a man that's going to lead us off the cliff.
But it's still a game though, because y'all use y'all looks and then y'all seduction to knock dudes off their game. That's why the game is the game.
Mm-hmm.
If the game was fully pure and y'all never had no ill intention, men would just be out here holding their seed or doing their thing and they really be with their wives. Excuse my language, but we do got a lot of skeezers, a lot of whores, hoes. Those are out there. Because you got women who are broken, or you just got women who really want to be that at the time. Just like you got men who just, I want to lock in, but sometimes I just want to fuck something.
So time
I
out.
want to do this, I want to do that.
And do you think
Let
do you think men are programmed to be monogamous? This is totally out of the questionnaire, but I just want to hear this. Do you think men are like built to,
Only if he knows his woman is really for him and it's under his leadership and only his leadership.
that he could
You
be?
can get a woman to do a lot if you fuck her good or give her what she wants. Let a woman be desperate, don't have money, or she finna die, finna get beat up, or ain't getting fucked right, or just shit ain't going, she ain't got no friends, no good family. Let you come in there and care for her good. Let her feel what she wanna feel, get those tears out, and be who she wants to be. She's gonna go with you. Let you lose that ability to. She's gonna swing to the next. I'm not saying men don't do it, but shit, even brother to brother, homie to homie. I'm gonna tell y'all clear as first, I'm gonna give him a path on how to get his shit. My bad for cursing, I'm not cursing at you. But I'm gonna give him a path on how to get his way. My first thing is not gonna be nurturing, and the same for me. I can't come and cry to this man. I can come and tell him what's going on and ask him for some knowledge, and he'll give me that. He'll tell me to keep my head up. But as far as just letting everything go, no, you can't do that. As a woman, you can, and that's what you're supposed to do. Because I mean, you know it in your heart. If you was caring for a man right now, you wouldn't respect him. Because I mean, if you leave right now, you know he's literally nothing. You know how much I respect a man who can throw hands and fend off himself if he had to say something he wanted to say. We all know that. So imagine a man who read all the paperwork to his property, know where his money is going, know why he's doing everything he's doing, know why his body is being used the way it's being used. That's what y'all attracted to. That's why everything y'all do that's BS is trying to knock us off. You gotta still put credit on the whores and girls who really don't care about men, because y'all knocked us off the ground. We don't care about each other, like not in that sense, but I don't care what y'all put as the enemy. He be getting fly and doing his thing for the girls. Same thing with me. I'm trying to attract a certain women. We're growing towards that. Same thing with y'all. Y'all be caring about each other when y'all fighting over a man.
Child, I ain't fighting over no man, child.
Back in the day,
yeah.
Unrelated topic, I get fly for myself.
Okay, wait, so you said what?
That really is the
I
philosophy.
get fly for myself, I don't get fly for nobody else.
So you get fly for yourself, but not for the chicks.
Nah, yeah, it's like
It's for you. Okay. All right. Let's see. How was your mom's strength and determination how has your mom's strength and determination influenced you? Influenced you. Wait. Hold on. Oh yeah, that is the question. How has your mom's strength and determination influenced you? Has it influenced you negatively or positively? I'm waiting.
Yeah, I gotta articulate real quick.
not like kind of like messed up way, but it's times like whatever I do in life, I just can't take it L. Like,
So whatever you do in life, you can't take an L.
yeah,
So wait, but why do you say not in a messed up way? So where do you whoa.
see?
That's that broke chair, that's the chair at your room?
Yeah.
Oh my God. See, he done took my chair and broke it.
This chair to kick, Chris jumped back on it. See, it wasn't the back part, it was always the front part.
Oh, so now you about to fall?
No, I'm good, you feel me?
Are you sure? Because we don't want you to fall on the camera.
Let's go to the thing real quick.
Let it go.
Switching.
No, I'm smooth. Alright, back to Ross.
Are you
Let's go
sure?
to the chair.
I don't want you to fall into the tree.
Let's go.
Alright.
I got my balance real quick. I don't know, it's like, cause I know I want my life a certain way, and it's like, I know it's like, it's certain factors that could stop me and pause my progress, like let's say you had me for example, like, you would probably be further in life if you had me like later on, or you feel me? I kind of put a pause or stop to your grind, your emotions, because you have to take care of it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But by yourself at a point. So,
Mhm.
so like, alright.
Ooh, so that means I ain't gonna be no grandma for like some years? That's amazing, cause I'm too young to be a grandmother, guys, okay?
You know if I get that text messages.
Oh my God. Anyways, okay, Chris. The question was, how has your mom's strength and determination influenced you? Or if you did not see that, how did it?
I didn't see it on the emotional front.
Uh huh.
I didn't. I really saw the opposite. I saw the neglect.
That's what. Okay.
And it actually had an adverse effect on me, seeing how we could always have housing, and we always had food, we always had like money, we always had family members who were loaning us stuff, we always had car, like my mom still paying car payment.
Mhm.
We go from car to car. I just put my hand in it. But like when bad dudes would come in the house, or she messing with the wrong dude, it just didn't click in her head. We was clearly sad, not talking, stuff is going wrong. We get yelled at, we get called bitches. And that never registered through her head.
So you think that when she would bring the men around that were not good for her, that a lot of times what she was going through in those relationships, she often took out on you guys?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's where, yeah. Cause I saw her, I see her get abused. And it makes sense now that we got hit. We got cursed at. We didn't get a warm welcoming coming into the house because she never got it. When she came home, she didn't have a man running her down, asking her if he would mess with her, how did she feel, relieving her. She didn't have it. So a person literally not receiving it is not, most of the time is not, I say anytime is not going to know how to give it back. I know a lot of the stuff I know because I didn't even experience it, but I've seen it. I've seen people's body language. I've heard people talk about stuff, so I've adopted it, or I've somehow put the pieces in my head together. But literally not seeing love, not getting physical love, physical touches, makes you grow cold towards it. It makes you grow not even just love, but you grow uncomfortable. Getting hugged on, asking what are you feeling, and oftentimes you're going to think it's being weaponized against you. That's why in our community, especially us black men, we don't talk about anything. Because we're living a life where your emotions could mess up your money, mess up your relationships, your credit, so many things. I'm not saying that's just for us, that's people, period. So the family, having a family where you can speak on your emotions and how you feel literally allows you to progress as a person. It allows you to grow, reset, calm down, and get back in the mix. And especially for a woman, because y'all are all emotional. Y'all go crazy when no one's checking up on you. That's why y'all be acting crazy. When nobody's caring, giving you love, y'all not hurtful, y'all not evil. Y'all just go crazy. Y'all can't do that. We're the ones that'll get up and punch something out, shoot something. Y'all don't shoot people. Y'all go crazy when, man, you've been with this dude for 30 years, he's been beating on you. So now you killed him. That makes sense. We get mad though because we in. We're gonna fight this out. We're gonna do this. Are you talking about my people? You did this to my people? Okay, we finna do this. Women, y'all get cared for. Y'all go crazy when you get cared for. You ain't love them. No one's checking them.
So Rashad, do you feel like so all right, so I only had one man come live in the house with Rashad. So do you feel like you experienced any of like what Christopher experienced as far as like him being around?
Nah, he wasn't like that type. I don't know, like the type of person I am is like you got to live a certain way for me to like have respect for you. He didn't meet that criteria, so I couldn't respect him.
So he didn't, cause you mumbling. He
wasn't mumbling like how he talking like beating him. He was cool for the most part. But I just couldn't respect him as a person.
Okay, so he didn't meet the criteria to gain respect from you.
Yeah.
Is it because of how, like, what made you not respect him? Like, what was it? If he was cool for the most part.
It's like, all right, you know how I am, right? Like I'm striving for like my self-independence. You know, I don't want to have to rely on nobody. I want to be secure in my own way. At no point of his time dwelling on the earth has he fully been secured by himself. He was either living at his mom's house or he was at
So you didn't see him trying to strive to be a man.
yeah, like
Pretty much what Chris kind of added to Christopher's point about being that leader and having a plan. And so I'm not gonna hold you because he didn't have a plan. I couldn't follow, and that's kind of how we parted ways because it wasn't working out. But okay. Let's see. I've got a couple more guys. I know I'm just interrogating the heck out of y'all. But do you think growing up in a single parent household taught you valuable life skills? Like what?
like I previously stated, you feel me? For most people, it's like they look at things and it's like, okay, I'm either gonna do this or I'm gonna fail at it. For me, it's like I'm just gonna do it. Like, it's no, I can't even worry about it. It's no failing for me. It's either I do it or I do it later in time. It's just not.
Okay.
Why did you get that from living with just your mom?
It's like
What did it teach you?
it's like it's embedded basically. It's like basically telling me to like always being told like you gotta be better than me. There's more to life than this. Like it's like all right, gotta get it.
I share that same plight too. Like now having the spirit, I don't have a full spirit of my father. Like I'm just 18. I thought I would be like it's cool and like do a little bit of work, pass the
Taylor, stop doing that door like that.
Expect nothing more of me. And they've always told me this, even when I was a kid, like, oh, you're so smart, you're way smarter than you are, you should be doing this. Hearing my dad tell me, man, you should have been more aware, stuff like that. Then just like knowing, like, I'm a man now, like, people view me as a man, I am a man, I gotta find my own money, I gotta control myself, I have to take accountability, like I'm here.
Yeah.
No one for real cares about me, no one is for real here for me, but no one can control me for real. I'm only controlled if I let them control me, regardless of what people say or do. But that's what I got from it, because seeing how much suffering came from, I see it all, seeing other households, but mine specifically, seeing how lost everyone still is, like what's going on, it's pathetic to me. No shame on my family or me, but it's not good for any human to live that way and not be connected to their people, especially my mom and your dad. Just seeing your mom and dad work stuff out and live together healthily will alleviate your mind of so many stresses. Once you go into a relationship, it's like, okay, I've seen how this goes. I know what you're going for. I know how to keep stuff quailed, whether you're a man or woman. And you got friends. A lot of people struggle with building the right friendships because they haven't been taught what's love. Your friend is just a person you got love for and has love for you that's not closely related to you. You shouldn't have no friend that's not there fully for you or is just transactionally here for you. You need a person who understands you and is here as a person. It's help, it's trust, it's integrity. I don't care about money. I only care about the shit because every month I gotta pay like my credit card bill.
Yeah.
But now going through this shit I'm going through recently, like I appreciate you and John Quitters for allowing me to take home. Like I didn't know where I was gonna go. Stuff like that. You bought food. This is off of your work, off of your credit, off of your face card. So knowing people, being good enough, and aware enough to hold myself down so I can enter these rooms with people. So
Okay.
that's what I appreciate from you. And that's what the talk about.
Awesome. Okay, I think we got like 2 or 3 more. Alright. How do you think your experiences growing up with a single mom will impact your future relationship? It's okay to be honest. You know, I know I'm sitting here and all.
You ain't have to give me that. I was gonna say what I wanted to say regardless of whether you were sitting here or not.
Y'all see how you do me? Go ahead. I'm gonna give you something to drink, child.
I don't think so. I'm not gonna run with you. Just cause I got my own way of living, and I'm not basing anything that I do on anybody, even my mom. I'm not basing my life off of that. I'm going off of my whims and my.
Are you gonna look for a woman that's like your mama or opposite? I say eat the meat, spit the bones out.
I don't know what that means.
You don't know what that means?
I'm not eating nothing.
No, you silly. Okay, listen. When you want to smell? You want this chair?
Nah. I was fixing it.
So when you
Okay. Yep. Yellow.
all right, here, he done broke the chair. Here, take
I
that
don't
chair.
know what you're initially.
No. Oh wait, did you break the chair the last time you came?
Nah.
No, you broke the last chair. My black chair.
Remember the black photo?
Dang, American.
I'm
Yeah,
crying.
because I was going to grab my chair and was like, what the hell?
Huh?
You want me to move?
Alright. Hold on, y'all. We're having technical difficulties.
Chair difficulties.
the video
Into
chat.
the tree.
That would have been crazy.
The Grinch would have been you said you were the I'm not really. When I'm looking, it's not like a certain, like, oh yeah, I want to see if you know. It's not a certain criteria. If you fit what I'm looking for at that time, it's it.
Okay, Chris, so do you think being raised by a single mom will affect your future relationship?
It has.
You said it has?
I can trust girls.
So you can't trust them?
Nah. Because I done seen women hide the truth so much hide the truth at the expense of other people's sanity or just getting truth out integrity to protect their delusion or whatever they doing. Like, yeah, for a while, it's gonna get bad for you. The lie is gonna work. But you can't lie about certain stuff. And then once you do, you cause so much damage. So lying, that's a big trauma that I've gotten from seeing how my mom conducted herself. And then also, I'm not gonna lie, I know it's not included in your question, but seeing other women in the real world, like not the real world, but the outer world, maneuver too.
Mm-hmm.
I understand why both of us, men and women, lie, but women are pose themselves as innocent, caring, and switch up on you. Mm-hmm. And it's cold because a woman can be very much more conniving because she's physically, she's not immediately like damaging to you. Like she really can't do nothing to you. But she might set you up, she might have a gun on you. A lot of times you don't pat that girl down coming through. You looking more at your man. I'm being serious.
Yeah.
Functions, businesses. Man, we focus on men. Even us dudes, we looking for. Why you over there looking like that? Because we think if we looking at the woman, we might get called creepier. We don't get attacked by women like that. But I'm telling you, a lot of women, stuff is a frisk. Mm-hmm. It's a frisk. Because she knows that your guards are down.
Right.
That's why women get beautiful. You're calm, you're nurturing, you feel good. That can be weaponized. So you can't let your guard down.
Okay. All right, we got 2 more questions, guys. Oh, wait, yeah. Are there any things you want to make sure you do differently when you become a parent yourself?
Just be in their life, like literally. Teach them everything.
Presence.
So you guys want to be present. So let me ask you a question. Because being present, you could be present and not be with the mom. So, but do you plan on like wanting that 2-parent household?
She gonna be in that house. Yeah. Before we had a kid, we gonna be in the hand. We gonna be so harmonious to where, yeah, like this is life. It's not me waking up to you. We waking up. We living under this house. We got this purpose. We doing this. You didn't do this. You fell out of regimen today. What's wrong with you? And I'm not saying that's just me telling her. That's her telling me too.
Mm-hmm. So holding each other accountable.
Yeah, holding each other accountable, holding each other down, protection, because that's what them babies need. Mm-hmm. Your baby is literally a defensive piece of meat. You gotta make sure it's clean, it's fed. You speaking to your kid. You feeding your kid the right things. You feeding their mind the right things. You're literally. It's like a weed plant. Or you got a turkey in the oven. People, you juice the turkey up, you season it, you do all this, boom, boom, boom. You got a nice car you like, you gonna make sure the oil is good, you get this, you get that,
car
you got
wash, everything.
You got your stereo. If you going on a date, okay, my hair good, I smell good, I showered up, I'm shaved, I got this, I got that, my money right here, phone right here, everything charged up, I feel good, my mind clear, let's hit the wheels. That's a kid, but now we dealing with a whole person. If I smack this kid the wrong way or for the wrong reason, that kid remembers that. Yeah, they'll stop crying eventually, but now they remember mom, dad smacked me and I don't even know why. It just hurt. Mm-hmm. If I scream at my kid the wrong way, that does something to that kid. Mm-hmm. That kid is gonna be a teenager one day. That kid is gonna be 20 years old. They're gonna have to work somewhere. They're gonna have someone yell at them. They're not gonna know how to deal with that. Mm-hmm. They're gonna have frustration in life. You gotta be delicate with your kid. You gotta be thorough. It hurts more holding in that anger and transmuting it to something that's really useful. That's why we abuse our kids. That's why we abuse each other. That's why we shoot each other. We'll slap each other before saying, nigga, this one I'm really mad at you. Don't do that again. Or, hey, I wasn't cool right there. You gotta do that to your kid, for real, because that's a 1, 2, 3-year-old. Mm-hmm. When they're a teenager, they having sex, they intimate with people, they don't know what's going on. You can't fault them for that. Mm-hmm. You catch your kids smoking weed, you gotta say, okay, you're smoking weed, but this is what can happen. This is why I don't want you doing it. Or if you do doing it, I'm letting you doing it in this certain way because. You need to give your kids the because. That's why we got people running around not giving it because no one gave it to them. Right. Kids need a because. You can't just do something to a kid and say, okay, go live. That's right. Literally a person with less experience than you. They're just living like you. Right.
So what you say?
The question was, would it be a 2-parent household?
The question was, are there anything you want to do differently when you become a parent yourself? And then, yeah. Oh, okay.
See, the way you got really young. The way I got that situation planned out,
you gonna get married, right? Okay. Let me stop, y'all. I'm the moderator. I'm just here to ask questions. My bad.
That's what I'm saying. For I was rudely interrupted. Well, I got that planned out. The candidate is in mind already. I don't know why you're looking at me like that. You know who the candidate is. Secondly, I feel as though even if it didn't work out, the person that I planned on, it wouldn't be it wouldn't be a problem. I feel like the co-parent team could abide.
So if you have plans for this person to carry your child, why can you not have plans to marry this person?
I didn't say it's not in it.
Oh, I thought it wasn't in the plan. I just want to make sure that's something that's, sought out.
I mean, yeah, but that would be the kid might not come first. Just because I'm planning on that doesn't mean the kid is gonna come with before the engagement or
So you're putting the cart before the horse. I tell you this all the time.
You got one shot at certain things. You feel me?
Child, listen. When I tell you I give this boy lectures on lectures on lectures, sometimes you just gotta let them bump their head.
No, it is.
I'm assuming I do, but I don't want to say no names right now.
No, I'm saying the name.
They light skin.
Yeah, I'm saying it's right. Bueno.
Yeah, I know my son, child. I know, yes.
You had the conversation the other day.
Huh? Who? You had the conversation? This conversation about babies? Or about me knowing my son?
No, Alright. So actually it was both. Hold on. I was actually supposed to ask you a question because of the conversation. So the conversation was all included, you feel me? And so the question arose.
Wait, so y'all talking about having babies?
Huh?
That's a conversation right now?
No.
Jesus. Okay, go ahead.
It was context behind that. You feel me?
Okay, go ahead.
The question. I'm trying to think what the question was. It was something along the lines of. I don't think. Well, she was saying.
She don't think that I would approve of y'all having kids.
No, she said she don't think you would she would be the like, you know how you guess that? Like, marriage wise, she don't think you would have guessed that.
Why?
I don't know.
But I know you.
Yeah.
So why would I not?
I told her, I'm like, guys, I'm gonna see her in like an hour, and
Oh yeah, tell her I do.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Last question. Me and her would probably be fighting. I ain't gonna lie, but me and her mama would get along amazing.
Hold on, see,
Me and her mama will be outside, okay, as grandparents. But we're not talking about that right now because I'm not encouraging babies right now. I want you to go to school, get you a career, and you know, be stable and secure in who you are, so that when you bring a child into the world, that you know.
All right, look, now it has to be brought up how about that.
Okay.
You making it seem like
Go ahead.
What was said was, you know, people was going on their merry way, you know, people going to college. You know, Trump about to be in office. So what I said was, I don't care what's going on as long as, you know, some things is being strapped up, because, you know, you feel me? Because I got that, you feel me? I got that plan later on. So during the meantime, you feel me?
I hope y'all understood what he was saying, because it just went right over my head, but that's okay, because he got a plan. So, you know, it really went over my head, because I don't know what that meant. Strapped up, what are we talking about?
All right. Trump is getting in office.
Okay, we sidetracked, because now you know.
Trump is getting in office.
Okay.
At a set point, you know, I'm trying to, you feel me?
What's this? What are we trying to do?
When I get stable and secure enough, you feel me? I'm trying to cuff.
Oh, you're trying to cuff her.
But in the meantime,
So in between time,
I don't care what's going on in between time, as long as it's being strapped up, because you know Trump taking the baby going out the.
So basically, you saying she better not have no baby before you get to her. Okay, all right, I get it now. Oh my God, I must be a little slow child, because I was not getting that.
Yeah.
Did you get it?
He got it.
God damn, I'm slow.
You live with me.
All right, look. All right, here's the last question, y'all. We done made it to the final question. Do you feel prepared to navigate the challenges of having a family structure different from your own?
Yeah.
You feel prepared? So what do you think? You say yeah?
Yeah, I'm prepared. I'm prepared to be integrated. I'm prepared to be participating in my family and be communicating with my people.
Okay.
It's been too long. I ain't talked to my people. We ain't had no real movement. We ain't had no.
Wait. Let me make sure you understand this question. Do you feel prepared to navigate the challenges of having a family structure different from your own? So when you start your family, right?
Yeah, I'm ready to have that integrated, that loving, empathetic family, like that family that's really connected.
Okay. Cool. And it's so crazy because, you know, earlier I went to work and we were talking to like a lot of men, and the question they asked was like, you know, what did you see your father doing? And a lot of men were like, oh, I seen him going to work, or, you know, he didn't really have time for us because he was doing his own thing, or he was working hard, So my co-facilitator asked, well, did that influence you to have good work ethics, right? By seeing your dad go to work and, you know, blah, blah, blah. And so a lot of the men were like, yeah. Right? So I thought about my own situation. Like my dad was on Social Security because he got shot in the hands, so he couldn't work. So he was disabled. But I seen him grind. I seen him always hustle. He always had money in his pocket. Right? I mean, he was cleaning the church up for years. He was, taking care of people, so he always had a side hustle. And so I laughed to myself because I done picked up some of those traits. Like I'm always hustling, I'm always grinding, trying to figure out what's my next moves, right? And then like on the reverse side, like my mother, like my mama didn't really work, all right? Like I watched her be on the county, she did get a job, and then with the city, it was a really good job, but she ended up getting hurt. And you know how we are as black people, I think she wanted to try to sue the city. So, trying to get that quick pay or whatever, and so me growing up and experiencing that and watching it caused me to not want to repeat that. Because you know how a lot of people watch these things and it's like a cycle, like, oh, my mama on the county, I'm gonna get her on the county. That's how they think. That's how they expect us to work. That's how they condition us to work. But I thought differently. When I first got pregnant with Rashad, I told my mama. My mama said, "You need to go to the county and get on the county." It was get on the county because that's what she knew. So when I went, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. The first time I went and got on the county, the people at the window was rude to me. I left. Because you can't go talk to me crazy, right? So I left. My mama said, well, what happened? I was like, they was rude. She told me, you need to go back. So the next day, boom, I go back. I get on the county or whatever. They gave like, $500 and something, and then they gave you some food stamps. How do you expect anybody to live off of that? You feel what I'm saying? So they have this program called Welfare to Work. And I went to this program, and I'm sitting in this room full of people, and I'm like, I'm young, and older people. They don't know how to fill out job resumes. They don't know how to dress for job interviews. I felt like I didn't belong in that space, right? The first week I got a job, I never looked back. You get what I'm saying? Like, that wasn't my portion. I never wanted to take my kids to the county building and sit up in there. My mom used to take me to the county building, I hated it. I felt like we didn't belong there. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like the things that she went through kind of gave me like that adverse effect of, I don't want that for my life.
I was just gonna say, that's what John is.
Yeah, that's what he said earlier. Yeah.
What he sees is more than what you got to experience, because that's what he's supposed to do.
Yeah.
Your kids is supposed to surpass you.
Right.
You're not a true, you're not a true loving parent if your goal is not to have your kids' castle bigger than your castle. If you still trying to have your kid in your shadow, you shouldn't have your kid, and you're not a loving parent. That's not love.
But I truly believe that if you know better, right, you do better. And a lot of times, a lot of parents don't know no better. You know what I'm saying? That's whether talking about communication, being emotionally supportive, like being trauma informed. Like, parents ain't thinking about those things. You get what I'm saying? They worried about putting food on the table. They worried about keeping a roof over your head. You know what I'm saying? Most times they too tired to even talk to their kids. You feel me? And so I think that, learning those things, I've been able to try to incorporate them and implement them into my own life, so that I could open up a space to have conversations. Do I always want to hear what he got to say? No, it's not. You know what I'm saying?
But you got to.
But
you have to.
Exactly.
You have to.
No, I do. But I open up the space. Even when you're upset, I be like, what's wrong with you? Talk about it. Okay, I give him a space. A couple of days later, he'll come to me and say, hey, look, remember when I was, tripping the other day? You don't remember that? You come to me and Rashad, don't be acting brand new on the camera, child. Anyways.
I don't know, man.
So you ain't come back and say, this is what was going on with me? That happened.
You would have to give me a scenario.
One day I came home and you looked like you was crying. And I was like, what's wrong? What's wrong? And you was like, nothing. So I was like, you sure you want to talk about it?
Sure,
It was in here. I think I had just got home and you was in a space. And I left it alone, and a couple of days later you acknowledged what was going on with you. Anyway, all I'm saying is that I opened up a space, a safe space. You know what I'm saying? I try not to judge. Even with you. Even with you. I mean,
I understand you still got your own discretion.
And yeah.
You judge?
No.
Okay.
No.
Hold up. Jacquez just said yes.
So what do I judge?
Listen to him.
You don't
Go ahead.
Just tell him.
Go
what you
ahead.
feel. Just let it go.
You don't need to pick a time.
Just
Yeah.
explain it, bro.
I don't know. You just like you gonna get your you gonna get your 2 cents off. Is there?
So what does that have to do with judging though? So like the hoodie situation, is that me judging?
Yes.
It's not me.
Yeah, you.
I'm stuck. I don't like how I'm stuck in this.
All right, so look. The hoodie thing, okay, they're saying that it's a judgment thing, right? I more so look at it as, I don't want my child to be stereotyped, right? I don't want, like we were just driving down the street and there was some dudes with hoodies on. The first thing he say is, oh, they suspect.
What else they had on?
You said they had on ski masks. I didn't see it, did you?
I didn't see it, but if he did, I'm sure Jacques has seen that. Because that makes sense. Not just the hoodies, but the hoodie and the shiesty. Yeah, that's suspect. If I walk into the store with the shiesty, I know what I'm doing. If I'm walking around with the shiesty, I know what I'm doing. If it's not cold enough to have that shiesty on,
I threw it in the trash.
I knew you did. You threw my shiesty on.
I did, because he don't need it. Just
all
like
right. So you just admitted that you understand why he said the shiesty.
Yeah.
You got it. Okay, so
you went and threw away my property.
I did.
So you justify him calling them suspicious because they had the shiesty on, and you said the shiesty is suspicious, which made you throw it away.
Absolutely, because I feel like, look, yes, I feel like if you're not about that life, if you're not going out there and robbing and stealing and killing, what do you need a shiesty for?
I was wearing it for it.
What were you wearing it for,
I
child?
take public transportation every day.
What were you wearing it for?
I take public transportation every day.
What does that mean? You don't need a shiesty on to wear.
You see all walks of life on the train and the bus.
You'll see the frequent people. You'll see the same people.
I've been busting. I've been getting on the bus.
You was busting in 1983.
Shut your mouth, because I wasn't even born in 1983.
This is a new era.
Come on, women don't need a shiesty. Like, come on. What?
I just told you.
What women need a shiesty? Like, come on.
I'm gonna bring up a valid reason why I need that shiesty. What did I just tell you happened on the train when I was going to school?
Oh, something about somebody getting stabbed or something, or what?
No.
What?
You remember I told you to...
Oh, about you seen somebody from
Yeah.
Exactly. So you think if you were covering up your face, then everything would be all good? So you would rather run from the reality of life?
I'm not running from the reality.
That's what I'm hearing.
I'm trying to make sure I get to school and do what I have to do.
It sounds like you're dealing with the reality of life.
No, not
it's,
me.
It's like, okay, I gotta drive, so
Hold on.
I'm gonna put this seatbelt on because I gotta drive anyway, and if I do crash, this will hold me. He gotta get to school, he gotta get out into his world. How is he gonna get money? How is he gonna socialize with the people he needs to?
He don't need no poo shiesty mask to do none of that, sir.
No, I'm saying the shiesty protects his face.
You
He
know,
might be
how many people been living life with that? So you can tell me you walk down the street with a poo shiesty?
I'm not Jacquez.
So what is it
But
about
I'll tell you this.
Listen,
I'll tell you this.
Okay.
There are moments where I don't want to see certain people. I'll put my hoodie on, I'll put my blue mask on, and I'll walk around school, or I'll ride my bike around town. Or I'll know when my voice shouldn't be heard in this room by that person in this certain way because that'll mess this up. Or that I can't be across that person. I understand that. No, listen to me. You earlier said, I know my son.
I do.
That doesn't mean you don't know what it is to be your son. Just like he'll never know what it's like to be Miss Ebony. He'll say, yeah, I know my mama. He knows you. He's lived with you. He came from you. He breathes in the same house as you. He eat here. But he don't know who and what you are because you haven't told him everything. You haven't told yourself everything. So you still have to accept his discretion and his view of his life over yours. Because still, regardless of what y'all go through on this live or tonight, he's going to still wake up tomorrow, have most of his circumstances, whatever social circle he's created is still there. People still have expectations of him, even if he can switch right now and say, dang, yeah, I really should be putting this, but the whole world is still looking at it like, yeah, nigga, your piece is right here, we over here, we gotta do this. That's politics. Me, I got thoughts that are way past what I wake up to, but I'm still in college. I still have buildings, white clothes, do this little math. It is what it is.
Pause right there real quick. Hold on.
Ooh, child, I think I need another drink.
Chris, what does 4Extra talk about when he be on the interviews? Who he always talking about?
The non-affiliates?
Non-affiliates. Chris, what does 4Extra say about the non-affiliates?
Man, non-affiliates get treated worse because you're experiencing the benefits of being around this set. The money, the illicit activities. You're not a regular citizen. You getting and you're tapping into these things, but you saying I'm a non-affiliate or not being fully fledged in what these people are living, you get to say I'm not affiliated with them.
They're not playing that. They're like,
so why?
You know them, you lived over there, you grew up over there. We're torching you because if let's say you're with them.
So maybe
wait. Let's say I'm with Fred and Brandon.
Okay.
Fred and Brandon get into it with this dude from wherever he's from. If Fred and Brandon start fighting, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna start helping you because those are my people, right?
And I truly understand that, right?
If they're thinking with that mindset, it's like, nah. So if you see me with your people, you're gonna get me. So I'm gonna get you because even though you don't bang, if the circumstances came to it, you would do it.
So my only concern about that is that if you know that that's how people are operating and how they view non-affiliates, then why would you affiliate yourself or be in a circle with people that will put you in compromising situations such as that? Meaning, why would you go to places if you know that you will potentially be known as a non-affiliate to a particular gang? To me, that sounds like you putting yourself in harm's way.
All right. So when I went to school, was I putting myself in harm's way? No, I was just going to school. I was minding my business.
Now look, were you up there trying to be a crip?
If that was the case, that would have been I wouldn't have lasted that long. If that was the case.
But do you guys get what I'm trying to say?
I get what both of y'all are saying. I'm listening to both of y'all.
Right.
I want y'all to just keep talking. I'm dissecting everything.
Not you dissecting it.
Y'all both making sense, so I'm listening.
So my only concern is that if you know this, like you know that if I go here with these people and then something potentially jumps off, I've been there, I've done that, so I understand the politics in hanging around particular individuals, right? And so looking back in hindsight, I wish I wouldn't have been in certain situations that I put myself in, right? And so I guess as a mother, when I'm having these conversations or when I'm telling him to take the hood off, it's more so me trying to prevent him from making the same mistakes or dealing with the wrong people or the wrong crowd, instead of going and finding people that are putting themselves in better positions, where safer positions. You get what I'm saying? Why would you continue to put yourself in a place that you're gonna put yourself in harm's way?
Which is a valid point. But my situation, it happened without them. It had nothing to do with them. Even when I am out with them, I'm out with them a lot. Nothing, I don't ever get put in nothing. When have you ever heard of me getting into anything?
Your mama said you're putting yourself, you putting yourself
But-
around him gives you the possibility. She didn't say if it happens or not, or if it has. She said
I
the
know what she's saying.
possibility is what she's scared.
I was gonna get to that. That's my cousin at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm. No, yes.
It doesn't matter if I don't hang with him, if I do hang with him. If I ever see if my cousin or anything, that's my family.
Mm-hmm.
So it has nothing to do with, oh yeah, I'm putting myself in. That's family at the end of the day. If I see, even if it has nothing to do with no gang related anything. I see any of my family members in trouble, I'm immediately on my family side.
And I understand that.
And so if my whole family has grew up and has got whatever put on or whatever they got, and they're it's my family. I can't choose who's my family and who's not my family.
This is true.
And I'm not gonna.
But I think but I also believe that you can use wisdom in what you choose to put yourself in. So whether that means, okay, you going and you hanging with the family at home, okay, you know you in the comfort of a home. You know that, okay, I'm gonna be okay in this house. But when you step outside of that house, the safety of the compound, and then now you're going into the world with people that have these jackets on them or these labels, then you're putting yourself in harm's way unnecessarily. You're putting yourself in a non-affiliate spot. So that's what I'm saying about, I feel like you should use some discretion, and not to mention these cousins that you talk about are older than you, way older than you. So my concern as a mother, and I want Christopher to understand this, is that why can't you not find people your age to hang around? People that are going to school, you know what I'm saying, living, learning life as you're learning. You hang with people that already done lived 10 years past you. So that's my concern. Go ahead. Because you always got a rebuttal. Let's go. Let's go. Go ahead.
He's supposed to do that.
Go
Y'all
ahead.
talking.
All right.
Y'all each other.
First off, you said people like, wow, you know I'm way above my intellect is higher than the average 18-year-old. Yeah, they have some sort of wisdom, but they're not helping me. Like, they just here for companionship, to go out, have fun. Like, that's all cool. I'm with these people because, yeah, they live their lives. They've seen stuff that the normal 18-year-old is not going to, they can't share and give me that knowledge and game on what they've experienced throughout the years. They don't have no life experience.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a job. Like, as an interviewer, are you gonna pick the person who has no experience? Or are you gonna pick the person that's been working this job for 5, 10, 15 years?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I get what you're saying, but I'm not saying you looking towards your peers or people your age for that wisdom or for that direction, right? I'm more so saying that you should be finding peers to learn how to navigate, like Christopher,
Can
for
I
instance.
mediate real quick between y'all? And y'all can check me if I'm wrong.
Uh-huh.
But, Jaquez, I understand where you're coming from. The niggas who go through war, whether it's that or you in the business world or you just fought a lot, you done went through a lot, you know. I ain't gonna lie, I've been around them. They teach. Sometimes, Jaquez, I be listening to them more than you. And I don't
Because
feel
I
bad
probably
for
done
you,
heard it.
but I be pissed off at you. I be like, nigga, you, like, we really giving game like right now. Like, yeah, we sitting in this garage talking, but if we had effort and more consistency, because I don't hang out with them as much, but like they really do stuff. They don't be sitting up just talking, like they really share wisdom. I say, and the same thing for me. I got $1 billion ideas. You do too, but we ain't got the infrastructure. Like I was talking to Jaquez today. I'm gonna give him a mic. Like no biggie. I don't want him sitting up in this room not making music. Like bro, you got something in your head. He know how to do it. He can for real rap. He can for real make music. He knows what he's doing. He's living what he's talking about. He's going through the cycle. He has the blueprint. It's just infrastructure. There's stuff that a few months ago I didn't have, but this government, they done gave me money, they done gave me grants, loans. I got people around me. There's infrastructure for this. So we still got to work within the confines of infrastructure. I get where you're coming from though, because you want him to get his wisdom and his guidance from somewhere closer to his age and more secure and less volatile. But you still got to realize, he on 49th and Evermont.
Mm-hmm.
Do we got his L's yet? His driver's license?
Mm-hmm.
Where can he drive?
Mm-hmm.
Once you get your L's, you can't. Jacques, why you ain't drive over to Santa Monica there and mess with some white folks or whatever you want to do? But it's still infrastructure. So he's on that transit now. While you on that transit, you see dope heads. You hear Cub, Blood, Groove, Grape Street this. You get off the station. You see him out selling dope. You see the Mexicans looking at you weird. Everybody in this life knows what's up. We all, you listen to any people in this life, they say, yeah, I got this, I got that, but you still a human being. You're still on this material plane where you gotta survive. Them kids in Africa, them kids in North Korea, they don't care about no dang Kim Jong-un and starving all day. They really want to live, but if you go against the grain, you'll really get your popped off. You have to work within this structure with finesse. You gotta learn how to do things. In the business world, you can get a certain way, but if you don't wear your suit and put on that voice how you're supposed to, we know you're not supposed to be here. We know you're gonna fail that mission. We know you're gonna fail that task.
So let me just say that by no means do I not want him to hang around his family members, right? I'm not saying that they don't, well, I do be feeling like sometimes it's not a positive influence at times, right? But when it comes to the kicking game and all that, that's all fine and dandy. I'm not knocking that, but what I'm saying is when it comes time to go outside, when it comes time to enjoy life, when it comes time to learn what it's like to live life, like why can't it not be with people his own age? He got friends that are his same age, that he grew up with, in the church, from the schools, all of that. So why is it so hard to connect with these people that you have grew up with for the majority of your life and go and experience things that y'all could be experiencing together versus you hanging with niggas that's been living life longer than you?
Niggas ain't, like, the dudes our age, they, like a nigga right now, 18, the only thing they'll have over me is his physical. Like, oh, I done been through more fights than you, or I'm stronger than you, but like my mind, I see through a nigga already. I don't throw hate. Like, I see when motherfuckers is throwing hate. I know what you want. I know what you need. I know this stuff already, so I really can't learn nothing from like people around me. I say I learned something from a girl, like a relationship, learning that love, but as far as kids, like, I don't really be on that. There's a few, but you gotta think, this is his blood, so he got that security. This is blood already. And then you have experiences with him, and they older than you. So even though they might have made mistakes or taken a different path, most of the time, if not every time he's interacting with them, they're passing on their knowledge. Not even through their words, through their actions too. It's stuff happening in the scenes, behind the scenes. It's thoughts being exchanged in the movement. I understand.
And see, I'm not privy to none of that. So my assumptions, I definitely got a lot of assumptions of what goes on
but those
when
are
he's
just
not around
assumptions.
here.
That you gotta communicate, and then after that, you gotta accept what he gives you because he is a man.
That's where
This
I'm at.
is his business now, and if you know, Miss Ebony, if you tell Taylor something, that might mess it up because now Taylor can say to this person, "Hey, mommy is doing this," or "Mom, you remember when you were supposed to be doing this?" And that messes up your whole mojo. At your job, you can't tell us everything. You be telling us because you want to, or you know you can, but sometimes you really gotta just get it on your own. I told people stuff and then it messed up. And I knew why, because other people have a different perception of what I'm trying to do. What Jacques is trying to do is what he's trying to do. I'm not going to say try. Where he's going to be is where he's going to be. If he keeps opening that box, or letting people in who ain't supposed to be there, that's too much time wasted. It's too much energy. It's too much worry. It's too much nuance. Every time a person hears what you saying, they gonna come back with something. Why you doing that? Most people ain't gonna really believe you and say, okay, just do it. Because that's just, it's really hard to just sit there and wait. We know it's done already, but you really gotta just sit there and wait. It's like what he was talking about earlier, marriage. He's already married. He really just sitting there and waiting. He can't get older. He's just stuck. He's stuck as 18. I'm stuck as 18. I got what I got in my bank account right now. I got my lease, and I got my enrollment in a school. On paper, that's what I am right now.
And you guys are doing amazing at 18. I just want to say that, okay? You don't think so? I think you're doing. I mean, okay. So look,
it's better. It's
better.
What I'm gonna say
I
is,
understand it's
more.
better.
This
It's
ain't
more.
nothing right now.
It is. But I'm saying it's a lot of people 18 that's not doing nearly nothing of what you guys are doing. You know what I'm saying? You going to school, you learning how to navigate as a man. Rashad is out here grinding, going to school. He went and found a job. Like, he's taking the proper steps to become self-sufficient. And so, you know, I'm just giving y'all kudos on that. You get what I'm saying? Like, in time, y'all gonna have what y'all looking for, what y'all set out to get. You get what I'm saying? Just be patient. You hear me? Y'all, it's gonna come.
I mean,
it's a piggyback though.
Okay, go ahead.
Listen, y'all,
Yeah, go ahead. Hey, I ain't gonna hold y'all. Christopher is a great asset to our family. He been around for some years, child. You know, I love the kids. You know what I'm saying? They like my kids, child. All of them, definitely. But go ahead.
Yeah, you know, it's my life experience. You pretty much know, and you know, my trust is going from here to, you feel me? Just because I've seen what people are capable of,
Right.
and how detrimental that could be to my well-being in my livelihood.
Right.
So it's like, I know around this set group of people, it's at no point that I'm around them and they're not looking out for my well-being. Because if we are out and something pops off, standing on my morals and what I believe in, I know that they are still looking out for my well-being while we out, and they know they making sure I'm safe and secure before anything. Because I can be out with these people you talking about, and something hit the fan, and
Well, I done had that experience too. You know what I'm saying? So I truly understand what you're saying as far as, like, you trust them. You trust that they gonna have your best interest at heart. You trust that if anything pops off, that you know that they're not gonna leave you high and dry. See, Chris, you don't know. One time I was at a hood day with some of my homegirls, and it hit the fan. They start fighting. I started fighting with them. I got maced, and I'm looking around, can't even see. And like you say, they left me. Luckily, it was our hood day, right? And so because of our family, you know, because, you know, of our family, and because, you know, I didn't have a bad reputation in our neighborhood like they, you know, they had, that my earrings fell on the ground, guess what? They gave me my stuff. One of my enemies from high school, we was gonna fight. We was supposed to fight. She came and brought me a towel for my face. You get what I'm saying? That's when we became some of the good friends. You know, I mean, we were from the same hood, but we was beefing. You feel me? And so I know what it's like to feel betrayed, or to, you know, be out with people and you think they gonna have your back, and when you turn around, they don't let you high and dry. Huh?
That's all the streets is.
Yeah, so I understand what he's saying. But I feel like I just want to say, the Bible tells us to put confidence in no man. We was just having this conversation the other day. When I say that, I mean confidence is trust. You gotta believe that people will be people. Whether it's family, whether it's friends, whether it's a girlfriend, people are gonna be people. And when I say that, I mean people will disappoint you every time. The moment you put your trust in somebody, that's when the enemy will come and show you who they really are. So I say all that to say is that he
No, because of how hard you trying to. All right.
No, because I've gone through life experiences, right? Friends, family. I've been in situations, in compromising situations with family. And so I say all that to say that it's nothing new under the sun. And so I just want my son to use the best discretion, the best judgment, you know what I'm saying, and discernment when it goes to moving forward and being around individuals. I'm not saying don't hang around them, because of course that's our family. Yes, be around family. Family is everything to me, right? But at the same time, if something don't feel right, learn how to use discernment and say, hey, I'm not gonna go today. I'm gonna go home. Because something just ain't feeling settling in your spirit. I want him to learn how to tap into that part of himself. You get what I'm saying? And not rely on the trust of others. You get what I'm saying? No, I know. I heard you say that at first your trust is in you. I heard that. You know, because at the end of the day, that's all you can trust is God first. Then. So I didn't want to turn this into a preaching moment, because you know I will preach, child. But I definitely live by that. My auntie told me that. I used to say, nah, my friends would never do me like that. I got confidence in these friends. I know they'll never do X, Y, Z. And guess what? I was disappointed. I had too much faith in people. And that's what happens. We put too much faith in people, and the fact of the matter is people are going to be people. They might not even mean to do it. But because of the circumstances or situation, it just might happen. You get what I'm saying? And so I hear what both of you guys are saying, you know, and I just hope that you guys hear me. And even when moving forward in your own relationships, in your own friendships and things of that nature, that you learn how to use discernment when it comes to the people you have around you, the people in your circle, the people you hang out with, the places you go. If you know that these people you hanging around with have, and I don't know what my cousins do. I don't know what they do. He's more privy to that than me. I don't know. You get what I'm saying? But I just want him to use his best judgment.
Have you been doing that, my nigga? Being true? If it's yeah, it's yeah. If it's yeah, that's
What you think?
If it's yes, yeah.
Nah, don't start using Chris terminology. What you think?
I mean, I think you just started going out with them, right? I've only known about a couple of locations. So like, as a mom, you know me, I'm already protective. And so when he went out downtown for the LA Dodger thing, I was like, hey, be safe. You get what I'm saying? Because I know people are looking forward to, they looking to act crazy. They looking to lose. They looking to find a hit or lick. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get caught up in none of that. You might see some people running in the Nike store grabbing stuff. Don't feel enticed to do what you see other people. These are the things going through my mind as a parent, because I was once 18. I know what it was like to be silly and make mistakes. You know, I just thank God that he didn't, I thank God that things didn't go the way they could have gone. In so many situations, he protected me from danger seen and unseen.
Do you have faith in John Quiz and his mission? Honestly, yes or no? Yes or no? That's the answer right there. That's your disconnect in your faith. You don't have the faith in him because you don't know what's going on, but it's cyclical. he don't want to tell you what's going on because you ain't got that faith in him. That's all it is. No one's better or worse here. Y'all just ain't on the same page.
Well, how we get on the same page, Rashad?
What I just said. If you give him this faith, I'm telling you, like, listen to me, he's not a waste man. He is doing stuff.
No, I know. I see him doing stuff. I absolutely see him doing stuff.
I'll tell you from my own experience. When I have faith in me, I can do. Like I'll sit there and create. Mm-hmm. I'll whip up. If I know I'll call someone and they really there for me, how I be there for people. Mm-hmm. What? That's all he needs. Mm-hmm. That's all he needs. And you can say what you need. You just want to know what's going on. You ain't trying to do nothing to him. You ain't trying to limit him. You just want to know what's going on so you can give him the wisdom, keep him on that page, and know it, or not keep him on his page, but stay on his page and make sure he always has a bookmark. But you can't do that if you're not even trying to get into the book. You just looking at the book right now. You looking at the title. Why is it called that? So he's like, dang, I'm not even going to open up my chapters. Because that title is, that's a few seconds to read. For you to go through that book, that's a week. That's a month if you got other stuff going on. Mm-hmm. Each page you might have to reread. You might have to reread this 5-word syllable. Look it up in the dictionary. That's 30 seconds. Mm-hmm. And that's just for one word out of tens of thousands of words in a book. Mm-hmm. What y'all need right now, all there is missing is virality and connection. You don't know what's going on with him, but he can't tell you because he feel like if he tell you, he said this earlier, and it's true from your body language and how you responded, that you judge him. Before you just listen, you're not listening to understand and guide him through it and be there with him. You're listening to him to get it and then sway him. You're not doing it maliciously, you just don't know another way. You've never seen this.
Yep.
You used to see it.
Look at you. Hey, look.
You used to see it, but you used to see him as just Jaquez, all this. You used to see him as Taylor. You see him as Taylor. But I'm talking to Taylor in the back seat. I know what she's talking about. That's how my little brother Corday is at home. Mm-hmm. I know there's stuff going on in her brain. She just can't get it out right now how she needs to. Mm-hmm. All you got to do is open that gate. He's going to come in. You're his mama. He's not finna run away. I've talked to this man on the phone. He be peed off when y'all going at it or he can't connect with you. Like he really love you and you love him. Y'all just ain't been vulnerable enough and put y'all ego and y'all pride down and say, shit, I'm here for you. That's what everybody is fighting over. Everybody really want to say, would you do that to me? No, I'll just be chilling. I'll be chilling too. I had to talk like that with my boy the other night. And then clear shit up. I was like, oh, that's what you really going through shit right now? Yeah. If you need something, I'm here. I ain't got much, but I'm here. Like I'm here. I said that to other people in the past. They said it to me when I didn't believe it. It went left because it was like really there for me. Like it's nothing else a person can be other than there for you. You've been there for him and Taylor. This man is here for you. Like he's not BSing when he's saying that. He's here for you, but you gotta just let him be. Because if you trying to control him, like a man, if you get with a dude, but he really got his own plan, and you just keep nagging him, or you not putting that faith in him, he's just gonna leave, or it's gonna be disruptive. Because I got my plan. You do that to a person who don't have a plan. If you going off the rails, give me the wheel. You taking his wheel right now, you know what you're doing. He needs you to keep like gas in his tank. Keep oils going through. Keep the fluid. Hey, turn that window down. Hit my radio real quick. I got this. That's all you need. That's all there is here. Y'all rapping around it because we humans, we don't be saying it easy, but that's what y'all looking for.
Wait, what was that? Is that message?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not gonna hold you. That was very hard to hear. But I understand because I battle with that, right? I battle with the control, wanting to control his path, wanting to keep him from doing instead of allowing him, like you said, or having faith in him to make the best judgments, or be the best. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, you done hit the hell up. What is it? You done hit the nail on the head on the nail. However you say it.
Y'all got it. Y'all was just tripping a little bit. I didn't know who was on where. That's all. Y'all know that.
So Rashad, what outside of this allowing you to be, what do you want from me?
Trying to word it right.
No, go ahead.
You know, peace and quiet go a long way.
Peace and quiet.
Peace and quiet go a long way.
Serenity.
Okay.
It allow you to just work and get through it.
Okay. So peace and quiet. So you say we got nag a lot or something? Huh?
I understand.
Okay. So you want me to stop talking? No.
He's not saying that.
I'm
He's
just being
saying
funny.
he don't want you to have that. He don't want you to have that unfaithful speech. If he say, "Mom, I'm doing this," he needs Mama to say, "Okay, how can I implement myself in this? If it's not blowing up the world or doing something crazy, but if it's something that he says he needs to do or he wants to do."
So pretty much,
I'm gonna tell you what it is. You raised me to be like, basically like, stand on my own too, and go with what's right with me, but at the same time, you be trying to like, you still be trying to have your, what you control in a sense, like you.
I still be
know?
trying to control
So
the wheel.
that's where the argument comes in at, cause it's like, you know how I am as a person, like, you know, if I got my mind set on something, I'm not gonna change it unless I feel like in my soul or in my head, yeah, this the right move to change. Like, basically, like, nobody can sway me from my decisions that I make.
Right.
And so that's where you get mad and throw your little tantrums, because you know, like, yeah, I want him to do this and that, but I raised him like this, so now he combating what I want him to do.
Why do you do that? I'm not asking you this. Did that happen to you as a kid, or did you develop that as an adult, or when you had your quiz, or before? When did? And then, like, are you aware of it? Were you aware of it?
I don't think I'm aware of it.
So it happened to you, or you saw everyone around you get treated like that.
No, it's self-projection.
Okay, explain.
It's self-projection.
Yeah,
Like, basically, you know what you were doing at my age, so you feel as though I'm doing the same and involving myself in the same things you were doing, and you don't want me to go down that path.
True.
So you want to take your steering wheel and make sure I don't go down that.
Well,
But at the same time, you have no knowledge of me doing anything that contributes to none of that. So that's where the problem comes in at, because it's like you're trying to stop me from doing something that I have no intention of doing.
And that can seem very redundant. It's like a girl can really be faithful, but if you keep calling her that, she either gonna turn into it or go crazy and just leave you and never mess with you again, because she wasn't that. Whole time she was really reading books or thinking about you or doing this or doing that. Or if you calling a dude Buster, but he really not. Mm-hmm. One day he's either gonna just get away from you, or he's gonna show you that he's not that. Mm-hmm. He's saying that, and this is where faith comes in. This is where you gotta really trust your son and put that faith and love into him, and say, "Dang, you're really not that." Like, if he can't gain your trust with his word, he's gonna have to do it with his actions. And then that's where stuff gets shaky because it takes so much more for you to act out something. And then the implications of an action is way greater than me just saying, I got you, Mom. I'm not gonna do it, Mom, versus him having to go out there, maneuver what everyone else expects of him, then maneuver your meta expectations. Because he's thinking about your expectations, the whys behind them, how I know what that feel like. When I used to live with my auntie and smoke weed, I'm coming home a little high. I used to be so in my head that I didn't even care about my life because I'm finna get looked at like an alien by my auntie just because I'm off some bud. And then now looking at it in hindsight, I'm gonna be doing this anyway. I'm to the point where this is just me. And I understand that now I just gotta maintain, not find money like I'm doing something crazy expensive, but it's something I can afford. It's not something that's killing me. I just smoke bud. Make sure you go to work, you paying your bills first, and then yes, you can cheat. But how I was back then, getting up, stop smoking. Then I was coming home, I didn't want to be around my auntie. I couldn't wait for her to leave to work. I was blazing up with the dog, watching YouTube. What?
Chris, would you say I'm a more cautious person than the average human?
Man, I'm not calling you man. Miss Anthony, I was calling y'all players that. But, I mean, we talking to him right now, and you see how hard it is to pry open? He's aware and secure. He ain't no dummy. Trust me, he's not a dummy.
You know what she told me the other day?
What?
She said, yeah, you out there clubbing. Now, this is where the problem was at. She was mad because I was out there, you feel me, being out there in my element, and so she decided to say, she told me out of all people, make sure ain't nobody putting nothing in your drink. Well, wait, hold on. So I tell her, Mama, ain't nobody putting.
Was you around peoples? Was you around your peoples or?
No, I was by myself, but I told her, I said, ain't nobody putting nothing in my drink. I'll be watching. I'm not even letting.
You gotta trust that.
She begins to go on a tangent about roofies. I said, she said, no. She didn't say the roofies part at first. She said, yeah, you know, it's all type of stuff. You don't know how you gonna act. I was like, I've never been out of my body to a point where I don't know what I'm doing or how to react. She begins to drop this dime. You ain't never got roofied before, like somebody could take your butt. I'm like, bro, how did this go? Like, why are we talking and putting this in the universe about somebody taking my butt? Like, that's extreme. I can see like taking my butt.
He got frisked on like he got roofied, then they took his money or something like it.
No.
Man, you said somebody paid me.
Have y'all ever got roofied? Have you got roofied before?
No.
And I don't plan on it.
Okay, so I was trying to say, and that might have been an extreme example, right? Might have been extreme. But what I was trying to get him to understand was that when people get roofied, they're not coherent. They don't know what's going on around them. They're not able to stop because their judgment is off. They're open to risky behavior because it ain't like smoking bud. You might have control over smoking bud. You might be able to say, oh no, I ain't with that. But when you roofied, anything goes. So yeah, I jumped to the most hectic ass example. I did jump to the most hectic example, you know, and I mean, I know, you know, men don't want to hear nothing about their ass, you know, but I just wanted him to understand the importance of being aware and cautious when you going like this to your drink. You get what I'm saying? I'm not there with him. This is my, like you say, trust, right? He's there by himself. He ain't got his cousins around. He ain't got nobody around. He's dealing with all these people from out of town. You just never know where people's minds are. And so, because I'm a little more knowledgeable in these areas, I'm just trying to make him more aware and alert. just so he can be on his P's and Q's. I wasn't trying to damper his mood. By all means, go out there and have fun. Just be careful. That was all I was coming from, was a caring place. But that's how he took it.
Meanwhile, I'm in the club with my drink like this at all times.
You're in the club like this.
I'm walking like this. I don't even sit it down. I don't look away. I'm doing my little two-step with the bottom of my hand.
I mean, but he telling you to be insecure,
Yeah.
so that's resolved. I mean,
Well, he didn't have, when we had the conversation, he shut down. So this is
but you're in a different context now.
Cause I don't like feeling. In certain ways, you could ask.
He don't like communicating.
No, you could ask. You could have
He's
been
not
like.
comfortable with communicating how you are used to communicating with him. You just gotta change it up.
And
It's just a game plan.
I'm telling you, you
Just
could ask
like,
you like, Rashad, will you be over there and people be giving like, and you be drinking. What are you doing? What are you be doing? You could ask me what my drink etiquette is. Like, it was so many ways to go about that. You just jump, yeah, make sure you watch them drinks, cause people be roofing and they gonna. But like, I don't want to hear that. Like,
Okay, so basically,
nothing about that sounded like.
Yeah,
I'm chilling. I just woke up.
She was
What you
partying
talking
with some
about?
dances on, you know.
I just woke up.
She might have danced today.
so basically, you want me to come with a different approach.
Yeah.
So instead of lecturing you want me to just have a conversation and ask you about certain things. Versus just, I do go on a tangent, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm gonna take accountability. I am trying to nail and drill everything I possibly can in this boy.
Pause. Oh my. Oh my. She said, whoa.
Double time.
She said I'm trying my hardest to nail and drill everything I have into this boy though.
Oh my God! Wait a minute. Can we read some of these comments? Because I think they trying to talk to y'all.
Let me see, man.
Yeah, let's read some of these comments.
Hey, double time is crazy, man.
Nail and drill is crazy.
All I'm saying is I'm just trying to, I just want him to be prepared. Okay? Like,
She's a caring mother. Y'all will understand as you grow older. LOL. They started laughing. I think they was laughing at the roofie. Because that was just so off the wall. Like, it was unnecessary.
Wait, do they really roofie dudes though?
you think?
For like that, or is it just to take your money and stuff like strip you? And then,
First off, we were on a cruise. Who was gonna roofie me? Hold on, where'd they get the roofies from?
yeah.
Secondly, there's all type of workers throughout the ship. At every corner, it's cameras every corner. You think somebody
he
is
got
going?
to take his body though, miss?
Yeah, you think
Because he
somebody's
would go to
going?
sleep, right?
Do you know?
Somebody gonna have to drag me out of the club
Nobody
and
has
take me
to
to
drag
the
you.
room.
They can just coerce you into going into their room. So they can just be walking with you. Don't nobody know if y'all came together and y'all walking into the room. I don't know where you at. I'm asleep, minding my business, and all I know it could be a Diddy party in room 321. So this is why I have conversations with you because sometimes y'all can be naive. Hey, look, as smart as y'all are, the fact of the matter is y'all are still naive to certain things in life. And that's okay because when you live, you learn, you get lived experience. So you talking to a person. Now I ain't never got roofied before, but you know what I'm saying. How long was I teaching drug prevention classes? These are things that I've been doing. So it's not like I'm talking out of my ASS. I'm telling you what I know with God's love. Okay? And so on the flip side, I just wish that Rashad would respect my level of knowledge and my learned and lived experience.
But you gotta stop saying, oh.
It's a two-way street.
Look, you gotta look, Miss Evans.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
I'm gonna wait for you.
No, go ahead, because I gotta give her this. Go ahead. I'm right here. Not y'all whispering. What y'all whispering about?
I mean, I'll sit down on camera, but look, y'all
I don't
You
even know what
gotta-
you're talking about.
Get over here, Taylor.
Not even there, okay, what you were saying, bro?
Are you uncomfortable with that?
What? Oh, bro, I don't care. I was like, what are you
Okay.
talking about?
Alright.
It's not gonna roll off the tongue for you, though. It's gonna sound weird when you say it. Huh? Okay.
Oh, yeah, I already knew. I just called you.
Rashad, where's that thing I'll be giving Taylor? Oh, never mind.
In your room. Somebody said Diddy party in room 303. I'm crying.
Well, you know they still watching y'all.
You can go ahead with your.
Alright. Yeah, but you gotta start talking to him just like son, like instead of talking to him in the third person and like making him feel disconnected from you, you invite him in. That's why he's so close to his cousins, cause I've seen when I go over there, they just sitting, they talking, they integrating, I know you're still his mom and you're a woman, he's a man, it's your son, but he's at that point where he's living how he's gonna live. And it's his plan. If he follows your orders, let's say, and let you manipulate him, and
Manipulate is crazy.
manipulate, control, sway, all the same. I'm not saying maliciously,
Yeah,
but if
yeah.
he lives under how you want him to live in the way that you currently want him to live, even the outer world, everyone else will look at him crazy because he won't be him.
Right.
What he's doing is forming him. Now, he's not blocking you off at all from what you're saying. He's saying that the way that you're saying it is not appropriate for him. And it's not just because of it, how you're saying it, it's because he knows what type of assumptions and thoughts and energy is behind it. It's like tone. I can speak to you in a certain way, and even if what I didn't say was what you took from it, the way I said it, the way I do it,
Taylor.
you have to watch out for your body language, your eye movement, your tone,
Taylor.
certain phrases you say to him. Every time you see that he's discomfortable, you gotta snap it right there. Son, what did I do? He's not gonna tell you nothing, and as soon as you keep doing it, he's gonna realize that he's safer with you.
Hey, right? Yeah, and then while we on the topic, I'm gonna need you to stop weaponizing what I be telling you, bro.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Man, you'll find something out, or I'll tell you, and then once you get on your tangents, it's like, oh, yeah, you doing this, that, and the third, you can't do this though, like, it'll be something that has nothing to do with what we talking about, but like, he'll bring it up, like.
That's because that's
He's
pent
like,
up. That's stuff that's not talked about, so when it does come out, it just comes out because it hasn't been addressed.
you
I
out
gotta
here,
start talking more often.
you out here drinking like a fish, but you can't take trash out in the morning, like.
Oh, well, okay, thank you for bringing that up, because we was talking about gaining trust.
But bring it up with purity. How you feel and what you talk to him.
Okay.
You talking to Jacqueline, Miss Ebony? What's your son?
Hurry up and then go and get in that bed.
Get it dead.
So,
Pop that.
I'm sorry.
I want to give you that level of trust, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I would like it if you would demonstrate things around the house and be more responsible around the house so that I can have a greater faith in you when you're out and about to know he's all right. He's making responsible decisions because he's being responsible around the house. He's making responsible choices. Like when I have to come home and tell you to do X, Y, Z, when X, Y, Z should be done, like there's like how do you feel like how do you think I can have comfort or trust in knowing that you gonna do or be who you supposed to be out in these streets or who I raised you to be, right? Which is a productive. I'm not seeing that here. Like I want to pull the leash off. I want. No, y'all ain't trying to say you got a leash on you. But what I'm saying
What's
is,
going on with these freaky analogies you keep bringing up? No Diddy.
oh my God, all I'm saying is that I want to be able to not worry about what you doing or where you at. Did the boy tell you he snuck out the house, out the window in the middle of the night?
What did he do?
He got in an Uber and went in and had intercourse with a young lady.
But how old is he? 18?
He's 18. He didn't have to sneak out the window. That could have been a conversation.
If he didn't have to sneak out, he would have said,
If I-
Mama, I'm going, or he would have just left. So
No.
we got
If
here.
I walked out of that door,
Oh
What
yeah.
you would have done, Miss Ebony, if he walked out, you said,
But did
hey,
you
what you
hear
doing?
what I said? I said there should have been a conversation. Like like we haven't had no conversation to be like, hey, these are I told him my expectations as far as, yeah, you 18, but guess what? If you coming home, you need to be in the house by 2. 2?
I agree with you too.
No, at first I'm grown. But see, I'm laying down the foundation and the rules to my household. And so if we having a conversation, he needs to understand that there are rules that need to be followed in this house. And so we have a conversation and say, okay, hey, you gonna do you, but look, don't come back in this house after 2 in the morning. You get what I'm saying? Respect. You have to have a level of respect for your mother's place. You know what I'm saying? And so if we having a conversation and I know that, okay, you got a little whoopty-wop and you plan on hitting the spot, then I was driving at 18. I was at niggas' houses at 18. So I know what it's like to be outside. So by no means am I trying to stop him from going and living his life, but I would rather know where he is versus him sneaking out the window, and I'm thinking that he's in his room asleep and anything could have transpired.
I just did that. I didn't go to fuck, but I went to go to 7-Eleven. It was like 12. My auntie called, she was like, get the fuck home. I was like, man, I'm getting the candy. I was high. I was watching YouTube. She right, my nigga. Cause what if that was like a setup girl? And it's like, damn, at least you could have some type of chance. Mama, this been slimy. Like something off. A few minutes before you could be like, mama, something off. She'll be there for you. So
I'm
that's
gonna
scary.
come here. You might hear a lecture, but I'm coming. Period.
So
Yeah.
if I remember that day.
What day?
I'm saying, remember the day. If I would have walked back there, you told me, yeah, I'm about to go catch an Uber. I'll be back.
But that's what I'm saying, not in the moment of, well, yeah, I feel like we should have had a conversation and say, hey, this is what the expectations are in my household. I know you grown. I know you gonna do what you gonna do, but this is what I'm expecting you to move and operate by when you living in this household. You get what I'm saying? I ain't like
Does there
that.
a why behind your expectations? Did you ever tell Jacquez why you expect what you expect of him and how it could affect him as a man? Because we need this man. We need its details behind us. It needs to. It's not. Even if we do have a purpose, we'll execute it for a while and then we lose it because we ain't gonna know why. It's people behind you. It's a philosophy. It's something behind you. So he's not listening because I'm assuming it's no why behind you, or
Well, it wasn't that
he
he's not
didn't get it in
listening.
his head.
It's
So-
not that he's not listening. We just never had the conversation.
So that's you. You got to give it to him. You got to give him his whys, and he got to understand. What? You got to get it up. You might as well just say it.
That was the AL, but
And so when you felt comfortable enough, cause see, he didn't feel comfortable coming to tell me that, right? Because maybe he thought I was gonna say, no, you can't go. Or, you get what I'm saying? But what happened when you told me about it? What did I say? What did I tell you, Rashad? When we had the conversation.
he's in a good mood.
So you
He's
saying
in a
that,
good mood that day.
Rashad, first off, I feel like the open dialogue is what allowed us to be in that space. You felt comfortable enough opening up and saying, hey, well, shoot. And this is how it even happened. He wanted a new bedroom set. I was like, oh, okay, go ahead and get it. He was like, oh, cool, I can have company now. Again, we haven't talked about the rules of the household, what that looks like. that looked
I'm
like.
gonna interject real quick.
Yes. I didn't bring no man in my mama's house, so.
No, listen to me.
Yeah.
Is a part of why you're not letting him have his company around because he's not doing all of his chores and all of his responsibilities here? I'm not saying all of it, but is that a part of it? Yes or no?
That could be a part of it.
Is it?
It's a part of it.
What else? What else is it? Just tell him so he can know.
Hold on, before we continue, came to the realization that nobody just know where I lay my head at night, so that.
So he don't even want, I guess, and that's understandable. But
That's smart.
Yeah, it is smart.
No,
No, that's real smart. But at the same time, when you going and putting yourself in a situation and going to these bopper houses, you gotta understand what you putting yourself into. Cause he said, "Oh, girl had a boyfriend." So what if her boyfriend would have showed up? Now here it is. I'm in my room thinking that my son is asleep in his room. And anything could have happened.
About women, bro. Nigga, do that over. Yeah, that. You told me that. You told me that, son. She's looking out for you. I know she's not saying it in the way you did.
On me though.
But you see what I'm saying? Like even when I'm telling him, I'm trying to explain to him the whys. It's I got it. I know this. I got it. I got my scissors on me. Like it's like he got a rebuttal to everything. Like it's like I got this. I know it all.
Y'all don't rebuttal to each other. It's not a bad thing, but y'all just gotta keep working through it. Like I said, he's gonna have his plan. Even subconsciously, you expected him to have a plan. That's why you're going through this whole thing. If he didn't have an answer for all this, you would win and you would have proved, okay, yeah, you still need me. But I mean, he just corrected us and said, I'm not even gonna have her come in here because she wouldn't know.
Right.
So I thought in my head,
for me.
Yeah, and then I thought in my head, well, the only thing he can do is go meet up with her.
Cause I don't want to know that my son is bringing females in here and getting it on in my house. Go get a room. That's where I'm at with it. I ain't even gonna hold you. And I say that because I ain't never brought no man to my mother's house. You get what I'm saying?
There's no people know where you live, regardless of that's sensitive. That's where you live. That's where you go to sleep. Your food at, your kids, like
absolutely.
Once I got your house, I can do anything to you.
Right.
That's your house. That's not your work. That's where you are at. Yeah. Where your stuff is at.
Right.
So yes, that's smart.
Yeah, it is.
I'm saying that to say he's autonomous. He knows. You putting too much pressure on him.
I do.
You're putting but I'm not gonna lie, it's being fixed with the communication. So I say keep pressure, but it has to be with faith. It has to be with reason. You keep this pressure on him, but it's your son, so you're gonna have to keep giving him that why. That love is never gonna stop. It's really gonna get harder because he's growing and growing from you. He's gonna have to pay more and more of his own bills, spend less and less time with you and his little sister Taylor. He's not gonna call you as much. He's not gonna be able to text you. He's not gonna be able to argue with mama. It's gonna really be, you gonna have to hit up son and just be straight up with him. Are you okay? I need somewhere. Hey, I'm just checking on you. But you can't give him that burden.
And that's what's up too, right? Look, we all have to reach that crossroad where mama, you chunk up the deuces and you go be self-sufficient. And that's the goal, right? As long as I know that he's all right, as long as I know that he ain't, and you know what?
You know he's all right.
Let me tell you something. I think a lot of the times I worry because he troll a lot, because he play a lot. And so sometimes I don't know when he's serious and when he not. And so I say that because it's like on one hand, it's like, oh, I want an old woman. So in my mind, he keeps saying this. Now I'm thinking he want to be one of these niggas that go mooching off women, living with women and stuff. Huh?
Like a Betty Crocker type?
I know, I'm just saying.
Yeah, watch this, Chris. This is how you know I'll be trolling, Chris. When I was screen sharing my phone and that little sperm ad popped up, what did I tell you? I told you what not. I told you, bro. Don't go do that, bro.
I was for real trying to.
He dead serious. He wanted to send him the link, and I was like, bro, I'm not doing that.
Was it $1,000? What was it?
Yeah, it was like make up to like 1,500 or something like that.
It
Okay, but he came in my room saying the same thing, that he was gonna go sell his sperm for some money, and
Well,
I'm
she
like,
knows
and
I'm a troll though, so she should expect me to be
nah,
joking.
man, and you know, and I do know you a troll, but at the same time, I know you like money, and so my worry, okay, since we being honest, is I don't know the lengths he'll go to get money.
If you think,
But then
I would sell my cheeks or sell my,
I didn't say sell your
hold on,
cheeks,
let me finish my. If you think, because you said you don't know what links, so if you think I would sell my cheeks out here pop out unnecessary babies for some bread, that's crazy. Cause
You pay for the kids from the sperm bank, like, cause they
pay you, but it's
no,
just like
once they born, like they're not your kid, right?
nah, you don't. It's no responsibility, but it's
No,
like I don't
got
want.
kids out there running
Yeah.
around in the earth that you don't know nothing about.
But the people who took them wanted them, not like they wanted them, so they gonna. It's like free money.
Cause imagine you see a little you on the street, bro. Like imagine you.
You make your mind go back.
Alright, watch
to
this.
that.
Watch this. Imagine you gave them like 20 samples. You driving on the street one day, you see a YN that look just like you. Like, yeah, that might be my kid right there. That's gonna haunt you. It's like, yeah, that really might be my kid on the street. Like,
Dang. That would just mess my like. No,
And then what
no,
about the kids that come back looking for folks?
yeah.
Looking for you, like, dang, I heard you was
But
my daddy.
how would they find out? Like, is it a database?
DNA
Like,
test.
but I'm saying, they
Oh,
have to
yeah.
come back to you first and then figure out, okay, this might be my daddy. Let's do a test. How do they get to that first step of being like,
No, all they need, they can test their blood and then find they
Their
bloodline.
ancestry line.
Yeah. So you gonna be on that line because that's your child.
And they gonna hit you up on Facebook and
And
be
they
like,
pops.
I think you my daddy.
damn, for that little 1,000 or what?
Oh,
6
God,
months?
you
6 months and then
You're gonna be like, dang, I done made 100 times that. Now I
I've been working at Subway.
yeah.
I work C's Candy.
Now I gotta get one that's longing for his father. Like, nah, cool.
Repeating the cycle. Well, I don't know, not long before his father, because for all you know, the person that bought the sperm could be a 2-parent household. They could thrive.
But
It
they
still
longing
don't
for their
change the
real
fact that people do long for their
Kids
real
still gonna be like, that's
connection
my real
of
dad.
who their parents are. Absolutely.
Dang.
All right. Well, I think this was pretty productive. From the sounds of it, I got some work to do. As a mom with of a newly 18, soon to be 19-year-old man. And I definitely am up for putting in the work. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm still gonna apply pressure. I'm just gonna go about it in a different way, right? I'm still gonna have my lectures at time. Maybe I might lessen them. But when I feel like it's a necessary need, then I'm definitely, I would be remiss if I didn't, as your mother, say what I had to say. And so, moving forward, I hope that, you take something, both of y'all, I hope y'all both take something away from the conversation. You get what I'm saying? And like I said, if it don't apply, let it fly. Eat the meat and spit the bones out.
Come on.
No, wait a minute. Do you not get what that means?
No, why are you? You want me to eat the meat? Now you want me to spit something out? I'm cool, man. I don't want to have no.
Do you know what this means?
He eating the meat and spitting the bone out right now.
Okay, look. Do you eat fish? Okay. Have you eaten fish with bones in it?
Look at what you said. We trolling this.
See, that's what I'm saying. They troll. I don't know when they being serious, and so that I know that I'm really making an indelible imprint. I have to go hard. That's what I'm doing, making indelible imprints. And maybe one day, it might not register right now. It may not register a week from now. But maybe 20 years from now, y'all might be sitting around and saying, you know what? I remember that conversation. You get what I'm saying? So that to me is what's important. I'm planting the seeds, and I'm gonna let life water them, and they gonna be what they gonna be. They gonna grow up into whatever they gonna grow up into. by no means do I want y'all not to think I don't have faith in either one of y'all in terms of where y'all gonna be at
We know
down the line. You know?
You just scared. You scared, you more scared than us. So knocking your game out is kind of clouding the way it's clouding your love.
Like, I want y'all to go like this. I don't want y'all to go like this. But I know this is the process.
Can I see the paper?
Y'all turn that off before my video will get copyrighted.
I wouldn't say it's even just like this. It's really just the same thing. It might be like this some days. Sometimes it's like this. But it's just for me. Like each day for each person, everyone is just different. It's just, but love is sticking through all of this. You see how hard it is to, hey, where are we going? Oh, we're going straight. Oh, damn. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's not predictable. It's not, this is, I'll stick with this.
Oh, but best believe I'm gonna stick. Yeah,
I know, you got faith.
Absolutely. So you saying bye bye bye. Hi.
He can't buy like you finna be on his own. You telling him to show you, and he gonna show you, and you know he gonna show you.
Yeah, I know. He was out taking care of business yesterday. I didn't know where he was at. He out getting stuff ready for it. Yeah.
No, mama can't get this. No.
Yeah.
You supposed to come to mama and ask her what she wants.
I'll be telling you, you gotta be careful what you wish for, you feel me? Because when I'm really gone out here, you gonna miss me. You be like, hey, I gotta take this trash out myself. Who gonna take this trash out for me now?
Who gonna take my trash out for me, child? Nah, you don't need to teach me anything. You take that trash out, shoot. I don't need you to teach me nothing. I've been taking trash out for 38 years or 37. So
hold on, it's been a pause.
All I'm saying is when you gone, I'll take trash out. Okay, so I know how to take the trash out. I don't need you to teach me how to be prepared to take no trash out. All I need you to do is take the trash out when the trash needs to be taken out. Okay?
I just hope you're ready for those trash duties in about 8 to 12 months.
8 to 12 months is crazy. Y'all hear that?
What? That's not crazy.
Well,
that's the spectrum you gonna achieve it. See, you gotta this is one of the first instances. You gotta believe in them, for real. That's your 8 to 12 months, bro. That's just 8 to 12
so 8 to 12 months you moving out?
He ain't saying you not my mama no more. He's saying you not gonna have to rent at me no more, mama. I'm gonna call you up. I'm gonna say, hey, mama, I got this going on.
No,
you gotta worry about it.
She wanted me to hit that. She wanted me to hit my head. You feel me? She said,
I don't want you to hit your head.
You know what? The world gonna chew you up and stitch you. Why I gotta do that? Why I just can't beat the world?
Thank you, Passion for Life, child. I hope, hey, 907, good evening. Mo Love, thank you for the cash app. I truly appreciate the support to the channel, child. This was definitely a great live. This is not what I expected, child. We just had a whole mediation.
But you gotta accept
like,
it might happen.
Yeah, like I say, you never know what you're gonna get on this channel. Okay,
so prepared. That's what keeps
I'm gonna have to go sleep on that, child, because that was a lot to digest. It was a lot. That was a lot.
Y'all on the same page. Y'all really know each other, but y'all can't say it how y'all want to say it to each other.
So you sleeping on the table or what's going on?
No, you got to pull that air mattress out. Where's that? In your?
It's in my closet.
Oh, pull it out. No, y'all gotta lift the table down though.
Mama.
What?
Think about what I just said.
Sleep under the Christmas tree.
What I
steal y'all Christmas tree.
He gonna sleep on the table.
Now he gonna sleep under a Christmas tree, child. Whew. These kids is fun. He talking about he don't want that present.
That's crazy.
Take it back.
Take it back is crazy. Oh no.
Well, the hour has been far spent. That was definitely a great live, guys. I love how transparent they were. Definitely a nice live. An eye-opener, for sure. But yeah, man, listen. I encourage any of y'all to have these conversations with y'all kids. Not necessarily about being raised by a single mother, but just having dialogue with them. You'll be surprised. And actually giving them a space to say what they want to say, child. What happened?
You got money for a tattoo, but you can't put up. You can't have a bill around here.
Wait, what I say? What I say?
You got money for a tattoo, but you can't pick up a bill around.
Hey, dog, y'all cold with that.
Crying, man.
Y'all be like, y'all breathing. Pick up a bill. But no, I ain't getting it. But dang. You gotta understand, we broke. We like broke. We like broke. And we slow. We 18, we slow.
Yeah, y'all slow.
No, I'm not broke. I'm just down bad.
Y'all slow.
I ain't gonna say that. I'm just down bad.
Broken, but y'all be all right.
I ain't broke or slow. We're not gonna put that out on the YouTube stream. You know, my little YouTube babes be watching this.
He said, don't say that. My little YouTube babes be watching this.
Shout out to Brenda, man.
Oh my God, child. Whew. But yeah, man. It's 11:45, child. I'm about to go get into bed. Because I got to be at work tomorrow. And I plan on going and helping the church. What time you going back?
I'll get up right now.
And you going straight back? You got school tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow's my last day before break.
But you got to go?
I ain't gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it back.
Oh, because my church needs some help putting...
See, we have plans. No.
No, you ain't got... How y'all got plans if he was talking about going home?
Hey, man, he going home later.
We do have plans, I ain't gonna lie. But
What kind of plans y'all got?
What help you need?
The church need help putting Thanksgiving baskets together. If y'all could just come and donate a couple of hours of y'all time for some manpower.
What hours and what you need?
From like 10 to maybe 1. What time you go to school?
You know, I don't get out of class till like 10:30, 11.
Okay, so 11 to 2. What y'all got going? That runs into y'all program?
Yeah,
Listen, y'all don't understand. You will get blessed for this.
You know, that's all fine and dandy sometimes, amen. But you know.
All right, I'm just gonna leave it be. Y'all just told me to leave it be. Let him be. I'm gonna let them be. Let them be. But if y'all are free and y'all can make y'all way to the church, you know, I'll let see y'all there.
I got an hour in me.
Just to go help. You know what I'm saying? Because the people at my church, they old now, child. And they be trying to put all these hundreds of baskets together. And they don't really have the young people manpower anymore like we once had.
I got an hour in me.
Okay, Rashad.
What?
Whatever you can do.
I'm compromising. Am I not compromising?
I said whatever you can do.
I'm compromising. I have plans, but you know, you said you need help. So I will give you an hour of my time.
All right, thank you.
Amen.
All right, if I'm not there, I'll be there.
You're not there. No.
Oh, crazy.
All right, y'all. Well, the hour has been far spent, like I said. Look, I just told you to let that one. Are you getting that bed out?
Yeah, I'm gonna get it out.
All right. Shout out to everybody that was in the live. You know, that was quite interesting. I ain't gonna lie. Okay. But till the next time, y'all stay true. Y'all stay blessed.